Okay, so I'm at question 5A, which consists of your mail merge. So, mail merge is actually a lot of fun. It does take a lot of time. So, you need to have a lot of practice to ensure that you know what you're doing. To save a little bit of time, I did some of the stuff prior. So, I'm just going to show you how to do it and then we're going to edit it from the existing table. So, question 5A says, make use of the mail merge function to create a data file using the names and the information in the table below. Okay, so they can either ask you to create a table or they can say use a existing table. So I'll show you both. It's basically the same steps you've taken. So you just need to know where to start. So for mail merge, you're obviously going to start by using your mailings button in your ribbon. So you're going to click on that and you're going to say start mail merge. Okay, then you're going to use the step-by-step mail merge wizard, which will appear now here to your right. Now remember, we are not doing labels, we're not doing envelopes, we are typing a letter in mostly in computer practicing 5. So I'll just leave the letter as the default option and say next. Okay, do you want to use the current document to do your mail merge? So you can just say yes, you want to use it. You're not going to use another one. Do you want to use an existing list to do your mail merge? In other words, was there already addresses and names of people put in front before you want to do your mail list? Remember, mail merge is all about sending out, let's say, mail. Let's say you're working for a doctor and you want to send them the update details of your new practice that has changed from address. And then you're going to make use of a mail merge function to address your patients per name. Okay, so I'm going to show you now. It's going to make sense once we do it. So basically, when you already made the list, you're going to choose that option there, use an existing list. But now we haven't done an existing list. They can give you one and then you just say existing and you're going to browse for it. I'm going to show you now how to do it. But for now, we need to type a new list. Okay, so I'm going to say I want to create a new list. Now, this is very important. You will see on your question paper, there is fields that's called your name, your surname, the date, the time, and the dress code. Okay, so I can quickly just refer you to that so that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's not going to let me do that now because I'm opened up in that document. Let me just scroll down. So I am talking about all of those, the name, the surname, the date, etc. Okay, so this is, you have to have this in front of you while I'm talking on the video. Okay, so let's just quickly go to create again. Now you will see we don't have a title. Okay, we also don't have a first name or a last name. There's a surname and a date and a time. So this is the default fields name. You have to create those by say you want to customize the column. Okay. So I start by renaming the first one. So I say I want my name, my title, I want my name. I want a name field. The next one that I want to rename is I want the next one to be surname. Okay. And this is the part where I'm just going to save some time. I'm just going to do one more and you're going to click on it and you're going to say rename and you're going to say you want that one to be date. Remember, if it's capital letters, to switch on your caps lock. And then there is, let's just do everything. It's fine. We're going to do time and we're going to do dress code. Okay, so rename, dress code. And then the last one is where. Okay, so very important now when you get to this part where you filled in all your you renamed all your fields that's in there. Take it to the next one and delete them all. Delete the rest because it's going to appear in your fields and you're not going to want to do that. Okay, you're not going to want that to be there. So you literally just have to go and delete each one of them. Just make sure you're not deleting your own field. So maybe start from the bottom and then just work your way up. So can you see, nothing difficult, just a bit of time consuming things going on here. Then you're going to say you want it. Okay. Can you see it's changed now to the things I want? And now you're literally going to type in that data that they give you. So you're going to say the first one is Penny and his surname is Greiling. Don't get confused with the names written in a different way. And then the date there you're going to fill in as 25th of October. Okay, 2020. Okay. And then your time over there is going to be in 1900 hours. And then your dress code is going to be semi formal. Okay. And then there's going to be a where. Just go scroll over to the right hand side and say where. Ah, look at me, semi-formal. It's not where, it's table where I'm sitting, and there's a space too. Okay, to save some time, I'm not going to put in Adele and Simply Where Amakili, but just take note there by Adele. Okay, I'm going to have to unfortunately put in Adele because that's the one that I'm printing. So I'm just going to say I want a new entry. Okay, you have to say new entry. So I'm going to put in Adele. I'm going to put in Filyun. Okay. And then can you see there by date it says question 5A? Don't think it's a typing mistake. It is there for a reason because they mark you according to that. So just type in whatever they say, even if it doesn't make sense. And then your dress code is going to be your name and your surname, which also doesn't make sense. But anyway, and then you are going to sit at table 1. Okay, I'm not going to put in the last record, so I'm just going to say okay. And then I want you to see what's going to happen now. It's going to create a little um, office address list for me. Okay, so that's fine. That I want it to be a database in Access. So it's another program. You've got your Excel, your Word, and then you've got Access. You just have to say finish, and it will open this window up for you. So you're just going to say you want to save it as question 5A. Okay. Just for now, I'm just going to see that I don't save it now because I just quickly want to use my existing one. Okay, so I'm just going to say cancel for now. You're going to carry on. I just want to show you what's going to happen. So basically you're going to page over to page 5B. Okay, now I've already keyed this in prior to video because it's just easier. You need to start typing in and say use the mail merge function to prepare the invitations. You need to use Courier 12. Okay, so I just need to make sure that everything there is on Courier new font size 12. And then you need to insert your name and your surname on a header. Okay, I'm not going to do that now because you know how to insert a header. You're going to insert header and you're going to choose. Just remember to delete those fields if you make use of it. So it's going to be your name here and surname, and that is going to be your question number. Remember to use capital letters if they ask. Okay, I'm just saving some time. Now, they are asking you to put in the words where the words are put in, and you need to use the relevant font there. So by join us on the question paper, you will see that they want that to be that elephant 20 point is not a picture that you put in, it's a font name. So you need to scroll down and look for elephant. So that's elephant, and you need to have it in 22. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one says in celebrating. In celebrating must be in Saint-Ouen, which is going to be under C. So you're going to choose the Saint-Ouen, and it needs to be in 14 points in size. Okay, then there's a little space in between for my birthday and celebrating. that needs to be in a payable. So you're going to scroll down with the alphabet until you find P. And why am I missing it now? Playable. There it is, playable. And it is 24 in size. Okay. And then you will see there's a big gap. Okay. Because there's 2 enters. 1, 2 enters. Okay. Just make sure that it's exactly like that. Now, they want all of those things up until there. Okay. To be centered. So I'm going to center it. And now they are asking you to insert some fields. So wherever you find this looking like this, those things there, those are fields that you've created on your database. Okay, so you are going to say Tabiso invites you, and then you're going to put in the field. So you're going to start typing da, 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 da. So that's not going to be there when you start typing. You're going to start typing up until there. Okay, and then you're going to say insert. You're going to start your mail merge, and you're going to say you want to insert the field. Can you see it's already now done there because that's updated? Okay, you have said you want to choose that as the mailing list. Okay, so make sure those are the ones that you are working in with. Okay, so you want the name, and then there must be a space. Create a little space in between, and then the next one is going to be surname, and then you're going to type the rest of your sentence. Okay, then the date is another field, so you're going to choose the date as a field. You're going to choose the time as a field, and you're going to choose the venue by typing it in. It's not a field. And then your dress code is also a field that you have created. And then your seat is where. That was also a field you created. Can you see how it comes together? And then the RSVP, normally that's little dotted or dashed line. They just say you need to kind of make it that it's underneath all the others. So you need to align it. Okay. You need to make sure that it's aligned with the rest. Okay. So it's under there. And then I think that's the last part. You need to type all of those in. And then I just want to see why this is not going over to that side. Okay, and then it cannot wait to see you. There must also be in an elephant. So you're going to go to home, you're going to choose elephant, and it must be size 22. Okay, so that's it. Then they will ask you in the next question to merge this. Okay, so you're going to save this, and then you're going to open this again. Okay, so you're going to save this as is with the fields, and you're going to open it again, and then you're going to actually start your mail merge. That's how you merge it. Okay, so you're going to say start your mail merge step by step. You want to use the existing list. Next, okay, if I can just start at the beginning, you want a letter. You want to use the current document because you've created it now. You want to use an existing list. Okay, next. And then you've already written your letter. So and now it's very important. Okay, so you can just say next, but now they only ask you to print out the invitation for Viljoen in a portrait orientation. Okay, so there's 2 ways of doing this. You can say you want a second entry. Can you see there was 3? Okay, I only had 2, so you can change that to the second one. Okay, that's probably the best option, because can you see now my dress code is Eureka van der Merwe and my time is question 5A. Can you see how how they play it. Or you can say next, and you can say edit individual, and you say all, and you say okay, and then it will give you both of them. So it will give you Adele's and the other one. And then you must just make sure you say file print, and then only print that current page. Okay, it's in portrait, so you don't have to change it. But the better option for me is to go into just saying, okay, you want recipient to, and then just say file print, because then it just gives you that one. You don't have to make current pages or anything else. Okay, so that's basically mail merge. Just before I carry on with Excel, I just quickly want to just take you on how to print question 5 A, which was your access table. Okay. So when you've opened this up, you will see once you've opened up your question 5A, which is I've called it mail merge table, you will see this. You will see queries and you will see tables. Now, maybe you will be unaware of the of how it works because you haven't done it. We'll only do it a bit later on. So you need to double click on that first one, the table one. Okay. And then you must print this. Okay. So this is what they want to be printed. Okay. They just want you to also put in your header and your footer. Okay, so how you're going to do that is you're going to say you want to go into okay, just say yes. I don't want to confuse you. Rather stay on tables. That's better. And then you can go into table properties. I'm going to make sure how you're going to print it. You're going to say file print. And when you select your printer, you will see there by the size. Okay, so once you clicked on this and you go into the size, I just quickly want to see where the size are, the table properties. It's not there. Sorry, I'm just looking for the actual which I can't seem to find. There's a specific way in how they want you to print it as a size of letter, okay, which I can't seem to find now. Okay, nevertheless, I'm going to send you a little short clip. Sorry about this now. Sometimes my brain just freezes on this. I'm just quickly going to send you a little video with regards on how to print this question 5A as a data table in Access. Okay, speak to you soon.